If this chair could talk. They say that beauty is only skin deep, but if this chair could talk, it would tell a much different story, and that there is no room for that phrase in this seat, in this space. What could it tell you? Sure, it could tell you that right off I usually look at a client's shoes to see what kind of hair they could smash, to give me a little read on their personality, but that's just the simple beginning. If this chair could talk, it would tell you how I show up for my clients, and in that exchange, how they show up for me. If you would allow me to get right into it, it would tell you tales of battle, when we've gone to war alongside our clients in the fight against cancer. We become a safe place away from family, doctors, where clients can fall apart and not feel like they have to be strong. We remove the last bits of hair during after hours that the chemo hasn't taken yet, and we cry together and make solid plans for the first new style when the cancer is eradicated and the hair is growing back. Walking through this, watching some clients beat it, screw cancer, but that not being all of their stories. Some clients beat it just to go back into the fight of their lives once more, and we, as hairstylists, are there, either way, sitting in the sadness or celebrating in the victory. This chair would tell you that as hairstylists, we suit up, and not just for the pretty parts. It would tell of 11 p.m. nights where we are still working on a color correction, of sleepless nights haunted by dreaming of a color we want to be just perfect. Days working without stopping to eat and peeing is a luxury, not that that is ever the goal and we can always do better and take care of ourselves better. But my mama told me that there would be days like this. We wouldn't have it any other way, would we? I love my gig. If this chair could talk, it would tell you that how we as hairdressers share in and are trusted with the biggest days in our clients' lives. Celebrations, one being a bride's hair on her wedding day, graduations and firsts, monumental moments tied to our living artwork. How special is what we do that we hold these honors? If this chair could talk, it would tell you, whether we like it or not, as hairstylists, sometimes we are the first and maybe the only to know the things. You know the things: baby on the way, heartbreaks, worry over children, new job opportunity, move, cheating, sickness, and all the things in between. We hear this before loved ones, partners, best friends. Why? Because our clients trust us. They feel safe. And we have not only shown them what we know and can do in our craft, but that we care about them. We don't only design their hair expression transitions through the seasons, but we walk out the seasons of their lives with them. If this chair could talk, it would tell you how in the matter of moments and spinning around in this chair to reface the mirror, what maybe hours ago showed a face of shyness, uncertainty, and insecurity is now displayed on that same face, a confidence and fierceness. We witness our clients embracing the bespoke look we created just for them, to express on the outside what is so evident to us on the inside, the beauty and authenticity of our people. That's right, the ones who sit in our chair by appointment, not by accident, the ones placed in our care to serve, to create, and to hold space with, meant for such a time as this. You cannot tell me that this position does not have power. The power to influence, the power to heal, impact, the power to create and reclaim with the exchange of the encounters we share. Our position holds the power to completely change the outcome of someone's day, how they see and maybe even feel about themselves. And in turn, the possibility of changing the trajectory of their entire next season or their life. I've seen it. This power sometimes comes through a smile, a hug, a scalp massage, being fully present, a word of encouragement, or a follow-up text. We have the power to uplift and the power to empower. Our clients spend hours with us, and in that exchange, we hold great power. If this chair could talk, it would tell you a story of one of the hardest points in life for two people. One, a client who had become a dear friend of mine, and two, me. We joined forces and homes, became roommates, and now she and her daughter and me and my daughter are forever family. And that's a whole story in itself. If this chair could talk, it would tell you about littles sitting in our chair, maybe screaming or crying, eating a lolly with hair stuck to it while their parents try to hold their head, and we, as hairstylists, do a contortionist act to try to cut their hair. Who's been there? That same kid turns into a teenager, and we get to help them find their vibe, their hair look, and walk through some of life's firsts. And now, as an adult, still in our chair as our client. Maybe soon their little will be in my chair. Damn, I feel old. If this chair could talk, it would tell you that when COVID hit and began taking over our plans, delaying hopes, dreams, stealing the things that we had worked hard for, taking our security and making some of us feel like prisoners in our own home. The day that we were faced with closing the salon, the last day we were open, which I knew went hand in hand with the possibility of not being able to provide for my daughter as a single mother, I had a client cancel. My last client of the day. She trying to do her part to be socially responsible with all of the current unknowns. She stopped by just to tell me she loves me, place a card in my hand with a sweet message and more money than she would have paid that day for her appointment. COVID changed a lot of us, but with the love and support of my friends, family, and clients, it changed me. During that time, this spoken word that was started and laid over my heart over 15 years ago was resurrected, and I was inspired to finish it and place it into the world. So here we are. If this chair could talk, it would tell you about the amazing mentors that I've had the privilege to grow from. Although I am still in awe, it could paint a picture of a giddy girl who worked her ass off to be a woman working right alongside some of them. Monumental life moments, and the ordinary day becoming extraordinary. These are the stories that this chair has to tell. If this chair could talk, it would tell a true story testifying that over the last 25 years, my position has expanded from hairstylist and extended to booking agent, sanitation specialist, policy creator, social media and marketing, content creator, photographer, videographer, editor, salesperson, and therapist. Can I get an amen? What did I miss? But I'm here for this, to share my life and my talents with my clients, the world, and my peers. If this chair could talk, it would also share with you stories of wine, silliness between stylists, sitting in this very chair hours after we're done because we're too tired to clean up, of laughing so hard we almost pee our pants or crying together in the break room, of holiday parties, embarrassing moments, educational experiences, photo shoots, and just trying to support each other through another busy holiday season. To my clients and co-stylist, you are my livelihood. We are in partnership, and you are like family to me. If this chair could talk, it would tell you that some of those same clients who first sat in my chair as a stranger, that now we do life together. We speak into each other's lives and pray over one another, trust, transparency, vulnerability, the unique relationship and bond we get to have in and through our craft with another human being blows my mind every day. You cannot tell me there is not power in our position. You can't. Standing behind this chair. If this chair could talk, it would tell you how we leave people in a new state of mind. Yes, with a new hair look, but also a full heart. We skillfully spew visions of hair creations while collectively collaborating with our clients in consultation. We deep dive into our craft. We formulate and brew. Custom hair paint, we cultivate. We relax and stimulate. We sculpt and masterfully lay every piece of hair into the perfect place, all while being present. If this chair could talk, it would certainly tell you of the passion in our industry and artistry. But it's more than that. I am a hairstylist. As for me, I will build a rapport with intention. I will leave an impression that aligns with purpose. I am here to create, serve, and grow, to imprint something that will linger long after my client leaves this chair. We are hairstylists. We are so significant. What we do matters. We find perfection in the imperfections. What we do changes the world, one person, one interaction, and one head of hair at a time. I am here to remind you to never forget the honor we are given to serve people and the power that we have to do it. The beauty industry has a reputation of being vain, but we can redefine that every day as we are the veins that run through so many. We are the heart of hair, and where love is planted, beauty will grow. If this chair could talk, It would tell you that love is planted in this space, and when people sit here, beauty is always more than skin deep.